everyone. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Sam, and we have trainer Dana here. We're going to be doing a vinyasa flow today. So go ahead, lay out your mat. If you have any pillows that you want to use throughout class as we rest and lower down onto our forearms, feel free to place those to the top of your mat. And then when you're ready, go ahead and get situated in a comfortable child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch. Splay your knees out open wide, facing the right way. Sink your glutes towards your heels and crawl your fingertips long towards the top of the mat. Rest your forehead, your third eye center down. Take an inhale, fill up your lungs. Open mouth, exhale, let everything go. This time with sealed lips constricting the back of your throat, breathe in. With sealed lips constricting the back of your throat, creating an oceanic sound, breathe out. This is your Ujjayi breath. We'll be using it throughout class today to cultivate heat in our bodies. Sink your glutes a little closer towards your heels. Begin to crawl your hands up and over to the top right corner of your mat. Gently place your left hand on top of your right, beginning to open up into our shoulders. I offer up the intention today of presence, being right here on your mat for these 45 minutes that you've carved out for yourself. Show up, ignite in your breath, and focus on your flow. Bring your hands back to center. Crawl them up and over to the top left corner. Right hand gently rests on top of your left. Slowly bring your hands back to center. Ujjayi inhale. Ujjayi exhale. On an inhale, rise up to a tabletop position. Stack shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly to the mat. Draw your shoulder blades to touch. Gaze forward. Exhale, cat, round, tucking, curl, dome through your spine. Bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly. Exhale, cat, round, tuck, and curl. Take a few rounds moving at your own pace. Option to sway your hips gently from side to side. Take any organic movement that serves you. We'll meet back in a neutral tabletop position. Ground down into your left hand. Inhale, send your right arm up high, open twist. First time here, you can stay, or maybe you take a few circles with your wrists, with your arm, move it forward and back. Breathe in, re-extend. Breathe out, thread the needle. Right hand behind your left, right shoulder to the mat. Option to crawl your left hand long towards the front of the room, or reach around to your right hip flexor for a half bind. Slowly return your left hand back to the mat. Breathe in, re-extend your right arm up. Exhale, neutral tabletop. Ground down into your right hand. Inhale, open twist to the left. First time here, option to take some circles with your wrist, your arm, move clockwise, counterclockwise. Breathe in, re-extend. Breathe out, thread the needle. Left hand behind your right wrist, left shoulder to the mat. Option to crawl your right hand long towards the front, or reach around to your left hip flexor for a half bind. Slowly return your right hand to the mat. Breathe in, re-extend your left arm up. Breathe out, tabletop. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up high. First downward dog of class. Pedal out your feet, do your downward dog dance, or simply find stillness if that's what your body is craving. Create space between all 10 fingers. Ground down into your index and your thumb. Drive your heels closer to the mat to lengthen through the back of your legs. Ujjayi inhale. Ujjayi exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat, ragdoll pose. Feet hips width distance, grab for the crooks of your elbows, drape your torso towards your thighs. Option to stay here or take ragdoll around the world. Slowly bring your elbows to the right and then up overhead towards the left and right, back down to center. Then move to the other side, elbows to the left, overhead, drop them to the right and right back down. Take a few around the world from side to side or just hang out in ragdoll. Either variation. We'll all meet back in a ragdoll pose. Even it out on both sides. Release your hands to the mat. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Inhale, roll all the way up to mountain pose. Reach your hands up high. Rotate your pinkies inward towards one another. Soften your shoulders away from your ears, creating length through your collarbone. Breathe in, grow 1 inch taller. Breathe out, side stretch to the right. Left arm reaches up and over, right hand can drape down your side body. Gaze moves slightly towards your left arm or to the ceiling. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side stretch up and over to the left. Right arm reaches towards the left side. Lengthen through your right rib cage. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, micro back bend. Cactus your arms, shine your heart, push your pelvis forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive to a forward fold. Arms go out wide, and then hands rest to the mat, or maybe they hover. Drape your torso towards your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins or thighs. Lengthen from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Breathe in. Breathe out, high plank pose. Inhale, shift 1 inch forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows graze your ribcage. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip to the shoelace side of your feet, shine your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll over your toes, pike your hips up high. You can always do Chaturanga on your knees, hold high plank and shift to down dog as well. We flow sun A. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, journey to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, root to rise. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Breathe in, mountain. Breathe out, micro back bends. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, swan dive to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, soar to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, micro back bend. Breathe in, mountain. Breathe out, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ujjayi, inhale. Ujjayi, exhale. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, scorpion tail, right heel, left glute. Bend in and out of your right leg. Create circles with your knee, opening up into your right hip flexor. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose, dome through your spine. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, sweep it through, low lunge, heel, ball, toe. Inhale, open twist to the right. Right arm reaches high. Gaze towards the side or up to your right hand. Breathe in. Breathe out, modified pyramid. Simply straighten your front leg. Left foot stays as is. Left heel will be lifted up and away from the mat. You can always grab an object, a pillow, something nearby to rest your hands on to bring the earth a little bit closer. Send your right hip back, your left hip forward. Lengthen through your torso as you hinge closer towards your front thigh. Reuniting our breath. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana, rise up. Push off of your back toes. Elevate your left heel. Track your right knee on top of your ankle. Knit your ribs down and into your midline. Breathe in. Breathe out, warrior two, pivot open. First time here, you can bend in and out of your front leg before settling into the posture. Then find your 90-degree bend. Track your knee on top of your ankle, rotate it towards the front to open up through your hip flexor. Keep your arms firm and strong. Inhale, star pose, burst open, shine your heart. Exhale, horse squat, sink low. First time here, you can bring your hands to your inner thighs. You can drop one shoulder down and then the other, gazing over your opposite shoulder. We'll all meet back in a horse squat. Inhale, star pose, burst open. Exhale, extended side angle. Bend into your front knee. Tuck your arms to 6 and 12. Gaze to the side or up high to the ceiling. You can always rest your right forearm onto your right thigh or keep your arm extended. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten through your front leg. Bump your right hip flexor towards the front of the room. Right arm reaches up and back. Left hand can drape down your back thigh or reach around to your front hip flexor for a half bind. Breathe in. Breathe out. Cartwheel your hands high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, scorpion tail, left heel, right glute. Bend in and out of your left leg. Create circles with your knee. Open up through your left hip flexor. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Inhale, fly your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open twist to the left. Extend your left arm up high. Gaze follows your left hand. Press into the pads of your fingers of your right hand. Breathe in. Breathe out, modified pyramid. Simply straighten your left leg. Keep a small micro bend in it, one that I can't see but you can feel. Hands frame your front foot. You can always place them on pillows, anything you have nearby to bring the earth a little bit closer. Inch your right hip forward. Find your gaze towards your left leg, your left big toe. Reuniting our Ujjayi breath. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana, rise up. Push off of your right toes. Send your heel high towards the ceiling. Draw your belly button back towards your spine. Rotate your pinkies inward. Breathe in. Breathe out, warrior two, pivot open. First time here, you can bend in and out of your front leg before settling in. Then find your 90-degree bend. Press into the knife edge, the outside edge of your right foot. Lengthen from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Inhale, star pose, burst open. Exhale, horse squat, sink low. First time here on this side, you can hold horse or take a second set of the shoulder dips. Hands to your inner thighs, drop one shoulder and then the other, really opening up into our hip flexors. When you're ready, we'll all meet back in a horse squat. Tilt your pelvis up and underneath you, squeeze your glutes together. Inhale, star pose, burst open. Exhale, extended side angle. Tuck your arms to 6 and 12 o'clock. Find your gaze to the side or up high to the ceiling. Feel the twist through your torso. Energy from your right hand all the way to your left. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Bump your left hip flexor towards the front of the room. Left arm reaches up and back. Maybe you take that half bind. Right hand to your left hip. Send both shoulders towards the front. Breathe in. Breathe out, cartwheel your hands high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We flow, sun V. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open twist. Exhale, modified pyramid. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Breathe in, star. Breathe out, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Inhale, fly your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open twist. Exhale, modified pyramid. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Breathe in, star. Breathe out, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open twist. Exhale, modified pyramid. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Breathe in, star. Breathe out, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open twist. Exhale, modified pyramid. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Breathe in, star. Breathe out, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, flowing with some additions. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose, pulse it out. Little tiny crunches. For 4, 3, 2, re-extend in 1. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open twist. Exhale, fallen warrior. Spin onto the outside edges of both feet. Reach your right hand towards the back wall. Press into your left hand. Send your hips up high towards the sky. Breathe in, open twist. Breathe out, full pyramid pose this time. Step your left foot up and in. Your left heel seals to the mat. Hands still frame your front foot. Let your torso fall heavy toward your right leg. Gravity do the work. Keep a small bend in your front leg. Slowly reuniting our Ujjayi breath. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse squat, alternating heel lifts. Just front, then back. One, then the other. Option to stay here or take on quaking horse. Both heels lift, just pulse it out. We're here for 4, 3, 2, start pose in 1, heels down, inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Turn your gaze down towards your right foot. Begin to step your left foot up and in. Inhale, balancing stick. Your right hand can rest to the mat. It can rest onto a pillow, or maybe you slowly begin to hover. Kick your left foot up high towards your glute. Option to stay here or we move into Chopasana. Left foot kicks towards your left glute. Left hand reaches back towards the pinky side of your foot. Take either variation. Really press into all four corners of your right foot to create a strong foundation. Be present right here in the moment with your breath, your balance. Slowly re-extend your left leg if you took Chopasana. Inhale. Exhale, Warrior Two. Back to our flow. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose, just pulse it out. Little tiny pulses for 4, 3, 2, re-extend in 1, inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open twist to the left. Exhale, fallen warrior. Spin onto the outside edges of both feet. Left hand reaches towards the back wall. Send your hips up high towards the ceiling. Gaze with your left hand. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, full pyramid pose. Straighten your front leg. Right foot steps up and in so your right heel can seal to the mat. Hands frame your left foot. Let your torso fall heavy. Slowly coming back to our breath. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse squat, sink low. Stay low in your horse. Inhale, your arms up high. Exhale, hands come through heart center. One more time. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, extended side angle. Gaze towards your left foot. Begin to walk your right foot up and in. Inhale, balancing stick. Your left foot, or rather your left hand, can come to the mat, to a pillow. Anything nearby, or maybe you slowly begin to hover it up and away. Kick your right heel up in line with your glute, energy through your fingertips. Option to stay here in balancing stick, or if you took Chopasana on the opposite side. Right foot kicks towards your right glute, right hand reaches back. Grab for the pinky side of your foot, and stay right there. Really find your drishti gaze, an unmoving object to stare at, to focus on, to help you keep your balance. If you took Chopasana, slowly release back to balancing stick. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, journey to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. First time here. Scissor squeeze your inner thighs towards one another. Sink your glutes down and back as if you were sitting in the tiniest chair ever. Breathe in. Breathe out, prayer twist to the right. Hands come through heart center. Left elbow twists. Maybe it hovers, maybe it connects to the outside of your right thigh. Take a moment, bring your gaze back down towards your knees, your feet. Ensure both knees are in line with one another, knees behind all 10 toes. Then find your gaze towards the side wall or up high to the ceiling. Pressure between the palms of your hands and all 10 fingers. Breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, left foot steps back. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, revolve, crescent twist. Hands come through heart center, left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. You have options. Your back knee can stay lifted. You can drop down to it to focus solely on the twist. You You can always untuck your back toes as well. Any variation that serves you. Pressure between the palms of your hands and all 10 fingers. Keep your wrists in line with your elbows. Use your elbow to thigh connection to leverage your torso. So twist a little bit deeper. Breathe in. Breathe out, release, runner's lunge. Drop down to your back knee and tuck your back toes. Toe heel your right foot to the top right corner of your mat. Option to stay up on the palms of your hands. You can lower down to your forearms for a deeper stretch. Rest your forearms, your forehead onto pillows. You can roll onto the knife edge, the outside edge of your right foot as well. If you're still looking for a deeper stretch, option to take a quad stretch. So plant your left palm to the mat and kick your left foot towards your glute. Your right hand reaches up and back. You can stay right here, or maybe you're able to reach for it and grab the pinky edge, the outside edge of your foot. If you're still looking for a deeper stretch, you can lower down onto your left forearm as well. Take any variation that serves you. Any one you take, you're still opening up into your right hip. Super helpful. We store a lot of tension, tightness there. We also do a lot of squats in our workouts. It's really opening up that hip flexor. If you took a quad stretch, slow and controlled, release it down. Push up to the palms of your hands. Toe heel your right foot between both hands. Tuck your back toes, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, Prasarita, forward fold towards the side. Parallel your feet to the short edges of your mat. Your hands can rest heavy, or you can reach for the outside edges of your feet. Maybe you take a twist, one hand down, one hand up. Any variation that serves you. Let your torso fall towards your thighs. Maybe you bend in and out of your legs. Slowly reuniting our breath, plant your palms underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale, standing splits, left leg soars. Launch off. Hands can frame your right foot, or maybe you go for a balance challenge, one hand or both, right shin, right calf. Find your gaze towards the top short edge of your mat. Kick your left leg up high. Hinge closer towards your standing leg on each exhale that you take. Breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold, left foot meets right. Inhale, chair pose. We've been here before. Squeeze your inner thighs, sink a little bit lower. Inhale. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Hands come through heart center. Right elbow hovers, or maybe it connects to the outside edge of your left thigh. Take a moment, bring your gaze down towards your feet, your knees. Ensure both knees in line with one another. Knees behind all 10 toes. Then find your gaze back to the side or up high to the ceiling. Keep your breath going strong. Drop your hips below your heart. Feel the twist from your tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. Breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, right foot back. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana, rise up. Exhale, revolve crescent twist to the left. Hands come through heart center. Right elbow hovers, or maybe it connects to the outside edge of your left thigh. Just like you had options on the other side, you can keep your back knee lifted. You can drop down to your right knee to focus solely on the twist. Maybe you untuck your toes as well. Take any variation you did before. Press strongly between the palms of your hands, all 10 fingers. Lengthen through your spine. Breathe in. Breathe out, release, runner's lunge. Drop down to your back knee and tuck your back toes. Toe heel your left foot to the top left corner of your mat. Option to stay up on the palms of your hands. You can lower down to your forearms. You can rest your forehead, your forearms onto a pillow. Or maybe you take that quad stretch if you did so on the opposite side. Plant your right palm. Extend your left arm towards the back. Kick your right foot towards your glute. And then maybe you're able to grab for that foot, the pinky side, the outside edge. You can always drop down to your right forearm as well if you're looking for a deeper stretch. Take any variation. If you took a quad stretch, slow and controlled release. Push up to the palms of your hands. Toe heel your left foot between both hands. Tuck your back toes. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, Prasarita towards the side. To the right, parallel your feet to the short edges of your mat. Hands can rest heavy. Maybe you take a twist on this side. You can always take a bind. Extend your arms up overhead. Any variation. Just let gravity do the work as your torso, your body falls heavy. Slowly bring your hands back to the mat underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale, standing splits, right leg soars. Hands can frame your front foot, or maybe you go for a balance challenge this time. One hand or both, left shin, left calf. Kick your right foot high towards the ceiling as you hinge closer towards your left thigh. Breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. United breath in. United breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come on down to your knees. Go ahead, you can grab some water. We're moving into the inversion, the playtime of class. So today we're going to work on headstand. Know that you can always work on any inversion. You can take this time to come back to child's pose, reunite with your breath. For a headstand, I'm going to walk us all through it. If there's a wall nearby, you can pull your mat up next to it. Dana's showing us a lovely example, and you can use that to help you get up there. So first things first, you'll create a little basket with your hands. You'll interlace them together. You're going to place your head onto the mat, the top part of your head, and you'll put it right into the basket of your hands. You'll pike your hips up like you were in a downward dog. Nestle your head up and in. You're going to press really hard into your forearms into the mat, and then slowly walk your feet up and in. Using your core strength, you bring your knees up into your chest, and then slowly push your legs up. And this is where the wall is very helpful. You can rest your feet up onto the wall to be there for a little more support. And then slow and controlled, you just bring your knees back into your chest to lower down, and then just come into the mat. Beautiful. Yeah. Nice. That was awesome. So try it on. Once again, you create that basket. You press your forearms into the mat. You nestle your head up and into it. The top part of your head rests onto the earth. And then you hike your hips up like a downward dog, walk your feet up and in, and then you use your core strength, you push up, and that's how you lift your knees up. And then eventually extend them up high. So try it on, take a few rounds. If you fall, that's totally fine. We've all been there. And when you're ready, we'll all meet back in a comfortable child's pose. You can slide your mat back away from the wall or leave it there. Bring your big toes to touch, splay your knees out wide, crawl your hands long. Breathe in. Breathe out. On an inhale, slowly rise up to a tabletop position. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Right knee to your right wrist, right foot maybe to your left. Drop down to your back knee and tuck your back toes. Gaze over your right shoulder, ensure foot toes included are in a straight line. Option is stay up on the palms of your hands, or you can slowly hinge down to sleeping pigeon. Grab a blanket, you can rest your forearms, your forehead onto it. Slowly return back to your breath. Push up to the palms of your hands. Tuck your back toes. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick your right leg up high towards the sky. Bend in and out of your right leg. Make some circles with your knee. Invite blood flow and movement back in. We'll meet back in a downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Left knee to your left wrist, left foot maybe to your right. Drop down to your back knee and tuck your back toes. Gaze over your left shoulder, ensure foot toes included are in a straight line. Option is stay up on the palms of your hands, or you can lower down. If your hip flexors lifted, you can always slide a pillow underneath it to make it a little more comfortable. And then take any variation and just ease into your breath. Slowly find your Ujjayi breath. Push up to the palms of your hands. Tuck your back toes. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up high towards the sky. Bend in and out of your left leg. Create circles with your knee. Invite movement and blood flow in. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come on down to your knees. Take a seat onto your glutes. Extend your right leg to the top right corner of your mat. Bring your left foot to your right inner thigh. Inhale, reach your hands up high. Exhale, separate legs seated forward fold. Reach for your right foot, your shin. You can bend your knee if needed, whatever's accessible. Let your forehead fall heavy and send your left shoulder down so both shoulders face towards the mat. On an inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, switch it out. Left foot to the top left corner, right foot to your left inner thigh. Inhale, reach your hands up high. Exhale, separate legs seated forward fold. Reach for your left foot, your left shin. You can bend your knee. Know that it is totally normal that one side's a little tighter than the other. On an inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, extend both feet out long. Slow and controlled, lower all the way down onto your back. Once there, walk your feet up and in towards your glutes so your hands could tickle your heels. Inhale, bridge pose, send your hips up high. Option to stay here or interlace your hands underneath for a bind. If you took a bind, slowly release. Lower your back, your glutes to the mat. Bring your knees into your chest for a neutralizing squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, happy baby pose, feet up high towards the sky. Grab for your inner or outer arches. Rest your tailbone to the mat. Option to sway gently from side to side. Maybe you extend one leg long and then the other. Slowly bring both of your knees back into center. Give yourself a hug. Send your left leg long towards the mat. Hug your right knee up and into your right side body. Windward moving pose. Breathe in. Breathe out, supine twist. Guide your knee over to the left. Reach your right arm out long. Let your head fall heavy. Option to flutter your eyes closed. Slowly bring both of your knees back into center. Give yourself a neutralizing squeeze. Then send your right leg long. Hug your left knee up and into your left side body. Windward moving pose on the opposite side. Breathe in. Breathe out, supine twist. Left knee moves towards your right. Left arm reaches long, head falls heavy to the left. Option to flutter your eyes closed. Slowly bring your knees back into center. One final posture, legs up the wall. Just send your legs up high. Flex your toes towards your face. You can keep a small micro bend in your legs and just let the blood flow. This posture is great. If your legs are a little tight or sore, you can always rest them up against a wall as well. Slowly bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself the biggest hug, the tightest squeeze. Grab for opposite elbows. Bring your forehead to meet your knees. Inhale, squeeze as tight as you can. Exhale, release. Shavasana. Wiggle, move, adjust, and just simply be. These next few moments are solely yours. I'll let you know when it's time to reawaken. If you're ready to reawaken, begin by wiggling your fingertips, your toes, opening and closing your jaw. Take an inhale, fill up your lungs. Open mouth, exhale, let all your air go. This time on your inhale, reach your hands up high overhead for a full body stretch. Energy from your toes to your fingers. Breathe in. Breathe out, roll over to your favorite side. Rest your head on your arm as a pillow. With your opposite hand, push yourself up gently to a seat. Bring your hands to your third eye center. The light in me honors and respects the light in each and every one of you. Bowing forward together, we seal in this practice. Namaste. Awesome job. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day.